Hello YouTube, it's Rashia again. I wanted to make a very short video. I'm sitting in the car with my cousin saying hello.
Olivia's godmama. Go ahead, throw that in there.
Olivia's godmommy. Anyway, I wanted to make this video while it's on my mind. Just a little short video about a situation that happened with me and my daughter while we were in the hospital. So once they broke my water, you know, the baby is just kind of just there, you know, mingling with your blood and everything. So that caused my daughter to get jaundice because we have two totally different blood types, and my blood was attacking her blood. And so the first couple of days, the first 2 days in the hospital, they mentioned, they were saying that she was Coombs positive, and they mentioned that she had jaundice, but they didn't put her under light. So it wasn't really bothering me too much. I figured we would get it under control. And one of the things that was very important to me was breastfeeding. I wanted to breastfeed, and I didn't even want to give her a pacifier because I was told by so many people, so many lactation consultants. I know a lot of mothers and mothers to be can relate to how much pressure is put on breastfeeding, even if you don't want to do it, and how they say don't give your child nipple confusion. So I was told for the first 6 weeks not to give my baby a pacifier, not to give her a bottle, only the breast, so that she doesn't get nipple confusion. So I didn't want her to have anything but my breast. So as the days and the hours went on, her bilirubin was just getting higher and higher. So eventually they put her up under the light, which was very stressful for me because I wanted to hold her. I wanted to do skin to skin, and I couldn't really do that. The only time she can come from under the light was to eat. And I couldn't just bond with my baby in those first days like I wanted to. So that was very, 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 oh my gosh, so hard for me. Just kind of being next to her, but not really being able to hold her and touch her like I wanted to. So anyway, but the reason why I wanted to make this video is just kind of for a warning. I know everyone's body is different. Every baby is different. But this is what worked for me. By like the third day, maybe that evening, one of the nurses came in, and I was saying, you know, like how much the situation was bothering me and all this stuff like that. And she said, you know what? She said, I'm gonna talk to the lactation consultant. She said, but I think it would really behoove you to go ahead and give your baby some formula. And as bad as I wanted to breastfeed, I was like, okay, whatever I need to do to get her pooping, because that's what gets the jaundice out of her system, is her pooping. And she wasn't even pooping. She was peeing, but she wasn't really pooping like that. So she said, ask her doctor or whatever, the pediatrician. She said, but I really think that you need to go ahead and give her formula because it'll give her what she needs. It's going to come quicker than your breast milk, because you know your breast milk can kind of take some time to come in. And she said, I really think formula will work. So like about 15 minutes after she left, the pediatrician came in, and I said, do you think I need to go ahead and give my baby formula because I really want her to poop? And they're like, you know, breast milk is the best, and don't give her formula, she'll be fine. I'm glad that I listened to that nurse. I thank God that that nurse came in and told me that, because when I started giving her formula, she was first off gulping it down, and she started pooping more, and the bilirubin eventually went down. We were able to get out of the hospital. So I feel like our stay could have been cut so much shorter if they would have said, okay, let's go ahead and give this baby formula, get this bilirubin out of her system. Because what I didn't know at the time, which one of the doctors told me is, and I'm glad that I gave her formula, is because if it had continued to go up, I think they said around 25, it can cause brain damage. And that really bothered me knowing that, because I know that these nurses, I know that these doctors see this type of stuff every day. So why would you allow the bilirubin to continually go up without saying, okay, let's go ahead and give her some formula to get this out of her system? And what made me thought about it is that, think about it today, is that my god sister just had her baby, and her baby has jaundice, and she's not under the light. Hopefully she doesn't go under the light, but my sister's going to go ahead and give her a formula, and I'm glad about that. So I wanted to go ahead and make a quick video while it was on my mind to just warn mothers and mothers to be, if you're in that situation, try the formula. And the good thing about that is my daughter will be 4 weeks on Tuesday, and she still latches. I have no problem with her latching. I've been giving her a bottle. I give her a bottle actually a lot. But when it's time to breastfeed, she latches with no problem at all. So the whole nipple confusion thing, it may happen for some babies, but for mine, there was no nipple confusion at all. She uses the pacifier because they gave her a pacifier in the hospital. She still uses the pacifier. She still sucks on her bottle. everything, and still no nipple confusion. So if that happens to you, go ahead and ask for formula. I know that a lot of mothers don't want to get their children formula, but at the end of the day, you don't want your child sitting next to you and you can't hold him or her, you know. So I wanted to just make a quick video about that. And also, this is day 2 for the breast milk on my face. It looks like it's clearing up to me. You know, they say the burn means it's working. And as soon as I put the breast milk on my face and the air hit it, my face got real tight. It started tingling a little bit. So I would say breast milk for the win.